Coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Bantamweight Division matchup. All right, so here she is, one of the more prolific kickboxers to cross into the UFC in some time. She might kick harder than you, bro.
Oh yeah, she does kick so hard. I mean, you look at the videos are all out there, and you watch this young lady landing these brutal leg kicks on the bag, landing the high kicks, the body kicks. It's unreal to watch someone of this stature able to land and be as physical as she is. She's so aggressive in her approach. She's so comfortable in such tight confines that her opponents usually panic because they can't understand, as we can, how she can be okay when she's under duress as she is.
I asked her to kick me in the leg at our fighter meeting on Thursday, and as you see, I'm still limping. So she packs some power, and her opponent better be ready for it here tonight. Well, she is about as accomplished a submission specialist as we have in this division, and candidly, not many women are able to stand up to that type of challenge.
It's very difficult to try and fight a specialist in the position that they are so good at getting you to, because it's her ability to trick you into grappling with her that makes her so special. And when you're on step 2 of a jiu-jitsu exchange, she's already graduated.
Right.
School's already out of session by the time you're ready to go into the classroom, because the moment you leave any limb hanging, you leave the arm down, arm bar is already thrown up on you. You get too low on her hips, she throws up the triangle choke. If you get too high with your body, she'll be rolling knee bar, ankle lock, leg lock. It does not matter. There are just so many submissions in her arsenal that you are constantly in danger.
School's out for summer, champ. We'll see how quickly she can get this fight to the ground tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 24 wins, 4 losses. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 134 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, The Destroyer. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 11 wins, no losses. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. More! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
The veteran Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
Ready.
All right, here we go with round 1, and shades of the great Ronda Rousey when she first bursted onto the UFC scene. This young lady has won her last 3 fights by submission. A lot of people want to see her against the champion. Some have suggested maybe we slow that roll a little bit. But if she can win again tonight, and heaven forbid do it by submission, she could very well be fighting for a UFC title before they close the book on this year. Well, to no one's surprise, she chooses to engage in the clinch here early on, and you know she can go for days. She can do this for 15, 25 minutes if need be.
She can do this all day. She can fight this position all day, so beautiful takedown land.
And she gets the single leg takedown. Well, she did not miss a single grappling practice during this training camp, and here's your evidence. Outstanding movement on the ground.
She looks like a master of grappling with the great movement that she's showing on the ground.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed without. Oh! Huge right hand!
You can never know what you're gonna see with this young lady. Is she gonna finish the fight?
Gets up again here, but hurting. Oh, straight right.
Again, back into this position.
Oh, really using her reach advantage there with that punch, DC. Oh, she got that gorgeous knee to find that midsection. I'm not sure how many more of those you want to eat.
You cannot take many of these strikes. Great job finding a weakness and exploiting it.
All right, so again, we find ourselves here in the...
Great action to get to that takedown.
And she's back up again, so the takedowns have been there, so have the get-ups. And there's a takedown attempt.
She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's gonna finish the fight.
Well, how about the reaction time there as she secures the takedown? She caught the leg, sniffed out that strike, and now takes this fight back to the ground. Let's see what type of damage she can now inflict. All right, so the fighters are in the clinch again, D.
Oh, John, that was so nice. What a beautiful takedown.
1 minute. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Back to her feet now. Good sign for her there. Oh, now she's got that tie clinch. Appreciable damage could be coming. Tries to work it into a takedown. There's a takedown attempt by her there. Not a great entry. What does the Olympian have to say?
She has to mix it up. She has to trick her opponent to go to the spot that she wants. Another takedown land. Stop.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC chief among it. The big knockdown courtesy of that punch.
A big knockdown off of that punch. She was flowing, letting everything go, and as she sat down on that strike, that put her opponent down. It looked like the fight was over, but we do go forward.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two. She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Beautiful takedown lands.
Back to the feet now. Again, they will clinch. We'll see how it goes.
Great timing on that beautiful takedown.
All right, so she's able to work her way back to her feet now. And they separate.
Nice straight punch.
Oh, she blocks the punch. Again, she chooses to clinch here.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down.
Double leg takedown lands. Fighters back to their feet
She
here.
gets
The takedown there and really made it look easy, I think.
She made it look easy because she timed it perfectly. Before her opponent could react, she was already in the finishing mode.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Another big takedown.
Oh, she gets the single leg takedown here. All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her. So nice entry directly into the finish. Nice entry. Again, back into this position.
Connects there with the punch.
Way to mix it up. Huge elbow lands from the clinch.
Oh, she's got the longer reach. No problem finding her range and landing the straight punch there. Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet. Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now.
Big punch land. Ooh.
Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, D? And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
The record is on repeat. Wash and rinse over and over again. It's takedown after takedown.
Oh, that's a nice job by her there to reverse the position on the ground. Oh, we're getting a finish here. All right, so That's the end of the round. Lot to like in there, DC, particularly when it comes to her offensive wrestling.
She's evolving, right? She's gotten better. She did not have this skill set before. Now you watch her and she looks like an Olympian. She looks like a girl that can wrestle at the highest levels. She scored so many takedowns in that round. Her wrestling coach must be very proud.
All right, so we'll see how it goes here in this next round. She was able to take her down a bunch of times in that previous round, and I'm not sure she's going to be able to stop it here.
Well, no. Nothing tells you that it's going to be any different between round 1 and round 2, because it wasn't close. It's not like she was shooting, having to change the attacks, having to move on from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. It was first shot, go to a takedown. Second shot, get a takedown. Third shot, get a takedown. It was over and over and over, takedown after takedown, and that's why she's ahead on the scorecard.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Can you believe she is able to keep up this output just as she did in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes here and not slowing down whatsoever? She looks like she could go 10 hard fives if need be tonight. Working on a choke here, potentially.
Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
It's tight, it's tight.
Wow. All right, side control for her now, and you know how heavy she stays with all of that upper body strength. We'll see what she can do from here.
Well, she's got great upper body strength, and that's why she passes, because she doesn't necessarily feel she needs the legs to control her opponents.
Now potentially working on a submission instead.
Oh, nice. There it is.
And this might just be a matter of time. And that will do it.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, really nice job by her there to execute the submission. Clearly she had an opening and she closed the show pretty effectively there. That is one of the bigger wins of her UFC career. So that win by submission figures to silence any remaining doubters, and that certainly puts the rest of the division on notice. Huge result for her here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 24 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by tap out.
How about this young woman as the celebration is on? She sat down in our fighter meeting and she told us, to a man, to a woman, I'm going to submit her at some point in this fight, and that's exactly how she gets it done.
That's exactly how she got it done. She knew where the fight needed to be. And the moment she got a chance, the moment she got the submission locked in, she latched on that thing like you wouldn't believe it, because she knew it was her chance. This is my moment to get my result. She did exactly that, got the submission win, and on to the next one.
It's the UFC Women's Bantamweight Division matchup. Well, she's about as well-rounded as it gets, DC, and I know you didn't have the benefit of starting as a striker back in the day. First day she stepped in a gym, she was mixing all the different disciplines, and the results certainly speak to that commitment and dedication.
It shows in her ability. to fight high-level competition right away. She does not need fights to build her up. She's prepared to fight the wrestler. She's prepared to fight the grappler. She's prepared to do a kickboxing match with the best kickboxer. Her life has prepared her for these moments. All the training, all the sessions, all the private sessions has made her ready to compete for a title right away.
Yeah, I would agree, and at least the early returns are that she looks comfortable and confident in every discipline and every martial arts situation. Well, she is about as accomplished a submission specialist as we have in this division, and candidly, not many women are able to stand up to that type of challenge.
It's very difficult to try and fight a specialist in the position that they are so good at getting you to, because it's her ability to trick you into grappling with her that makes her so special. And when you're on step 2 of a jiu-jitsu exchange, she's already graduated.
Right.
School's already out of session by the time you're ready to go into the classroom. Because the moment you leave any limb hanging, you leave the arm down, arm bar is already thrown up on you. You get too low on her hips, she throws up the triangle choke. If you get too high with your body, she'll be rolling knee bar, ankle lock, leg lock. It does not matter. There are just so many submissions in her arsenal that you are constantly in danger.
School's out for summer, champ. We'll see how quickly she can get this fight to the ground tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 11 wins, 6 losses. She stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Kansas City, Missouri, USA, Megan Anderson. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 12 wins, no losses. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Miragliotta.
Dan Miragliotta, your referee.
You ready? You ready?
All right, the round 1 clock is ticking. Good to have you with us as we get underway here, and good to have this fighter back in the octagon after what she did her last time out. A win by submission, setting up this high-profile opportunity here tonight. Perhaps she can even realize a title shot by the end of the year. That remains to be seen. First order for her is taking care of business tonight. Opens with the left hand and lands flush. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one.
Look at that great work to the body from the clinch.
And they separate. Well, she whiffs on the straight right hand. Not much behind the takedown offering there. And they separate. And there's a takedown attempt. All right, so there it is again, another sprawl, beautiful takedown defense. Everybody in this division is going to be trying to take her down, but tonight, unable to do so.
When you're as good of a striker as she is, people are going to want to wrestle you. She has really done a good job of rounding out her takedown defense, using it to...
Transitioning to the arm submission now.
The Kimura is not the arm, it's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. Nicely done. Under 2 minutes now to go in the opening round. Oh, how about that reversal by her there, champ?
That is a fantastic transition by this young lady. What a job.
Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet. Tries to work it into a takedown.
Clinch.
Oh, she connected flush. All right, so will the elbows and knee? That's a perfect scramble right there. Beautiful transition. Under a minute to go in the round. She missed with that jab. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
She gets to her spot, the tie clinch, and then she starts to let the knees fly.
Another nice knee to the body. All right, so now she engages in the... Hey, there it is, her first takedown of the fight. She told us in our fighter meeting Thursday, at some point I will take her down. She didn't expect it to take this long, but here it is.
She really had to work to get this first takedown, and she never gave up on herself. Continued to press, continued to shoot, continued to level change. Now she finally has secured her first takedown.
That was gold. Nothing you can do about that round. Okay?
All right, let's get you some replays from that previous round, DC. I thought she mixed it up beautifully on the feet.
Yeah, she did a great job. I mean, she landed everything. She showed a complete example of what her mixed martial arts game has become, as she's been in the UFC now for a little bit of time.
You ready? You ready?
Round 2 is underway. Oh, she landed a flush knee to the body there, DC. She's the taller fighter in this equation, and that certainly helped her cause there.
What a wrestler. That was an amazing takedown.
Oh, nice job by her there. You see how strong she is. Her opponent's trying to control posture, unable to do so.
Now she can get to work and put the money in the bank with that ground and pound.
Money in the bank. And they separate.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh, look at that combination. I got 2 words for you, champ. Head trauma.
Head trauma, which can be fought by head movement. Young lady, move your head, move your head. You want your parents to recognize you by the time this fight is done.
And she's got the double leg takedown. Oh, that's a nice job by her there to reverse the position on the ground.
She was in trouble. Now she is the one handing out the punishment. Great change of position very quickly.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You got to make sure you're on an elbow control, an underhook, and getting back to your feet.
Secure the hook now. Secure the hook.
Final minute. How good is her movement here on the ground, right? Shades of Ray Borg, just transitioning so beautiful.
Yeah, she's so good at transitions and movement. Her ability
For
is
the arm
unmatched.
here.
The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap. Oh, man, that was slick.
10 minutes in the books.
All right, take a seat. Take a seat. Come on, come on. Breathe. Let's get this together now. All right? Listen, you're down right now. You ready? You ready? Now let's go.
She's starting to put together some head back there. This could be the end.
She landed a massive uppercut that hurt her opponent very, very badly.
Quick entry to get it
Man,
out of
that
single.
was a great single.
she postures up here, DC, we'll see if she can get those ground strikes.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for.
Well, she did not miss a single grappling practice during this training camp, and here's your evidence. Outstanding movement on the ground.
She looks like a master of grappling, the great movement that she's showing on the ground.
Well, she was long on grappling experience coming into the unit. Looks like she is going for a leg. Yes, she is.
Oh, nice.
She is just non-stop on the ground, moving in all the right directions. Another nice transition by her there.
She's moving a lot, but every movement has purpose.
Great movement by her here on the ground, and she just does it so fluidly and so easily. It's really a sight to behold.
You can tell that she's been a lifetime developing the skill with the way that she's able to...
Looks like she's trying to set up a submission now.
This is a terrible position. Oh, wow, oh!
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
It's in there deep. There you go.
And that will do it.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That is some opportunistic grappling right there, and nice finishing instincts as well. You see a lot of fighters get the dominant position, but aren't necessarily able to lock up the choke or force the tap. No problem with her as she gets one of the bigger wins of her UFC career. So there she is, your winner by way of submission. That's a finish they'll be talking about for some time. All right, the official decision is in. Here once more, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
4 minutes, 12 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a reverse triangle.
So how about this young woman as the celebration is on? She sat down in our fighter meeting and she told us, to a man, to a woman, I'm going to submit her at some point in this fight, and that's exactly how she gets it done.
That's exactly how she got it done. She knew where the fight needed to be. And the moment she got a chance, the moment she got the submission locked in, she latched on that thing like you wouldn't believe it because she knew it was her chance. This is my moment to get my result. She did exactly that, got the submission.